Okay, heading out for a 60-some mile ride today on the Razorback Greenway Trail. Go a little farther than yesterday. All kind of training for Ragbri. Bentonville, Arkansas. Just about overcooked that corner back there. I might have gotten some lube on my brake rotor. Okay, on the Greenway Trail now. Razorback. Got all this construction again. There's a lot of construction on this trail. It'll take me a while to get on to the other side of it, past Bentonville, using the detours. Hi. Probably the biggest hill is right out of the gate here. Nancy said it was 9% last time. Actually 10.2%. Hi. Hi. Finally back on the Greenway. So this part of the trail is very shaded, nice. A lot of foliage, some mountain biking loops of various degrees of difficulty on either side. Today it's supposed to be 89, feels like 99. Just gonna kind of pace my efforts for the distance. Coming up here to Bentonville. This is where we missed the detour signs to begin with yesterday. Look at this piece of artwork over here. Well, first on the building, it says whenever we get there. And then over here, paper airplane made of steel. Okay. Pretty soon the detour here. The last time we went straight. Oh, I know what we did, yeah. Right straight ahead, there's a green sign that says detour. And yeah, we took the right, got back on the trail right here, but we're supposed to go straight. Now we'll turn left on J Street. Thought there was a car following me. Just the sound of my tires on the road. A little bit of friction there. Okay, all this is part of the detour. We're actually going the wrong direction, north. A little bit out of the way, but it's a much better way than what we found yesterday. They're gonna have fireworks and big celebration out here to the right at Orchards Park. is a much more comfortable seating position than what I've been able to manage on this bike so far. Dialing it in, it's getting closer to my road bike position from the saddle to the pedals, and that's good. Handlebars are a little closer because it's a gravel bike geometry. Wind's coming from the west apparently. Heading into it now. I'm using my foam wind filter cover that covers the GoPro 10. We'll see how well it does when I get this video back. Detour. Maybe it goes this way. Yeah, I think so. Well, that feels like temperature is no joke. They meant it when they said it feels like 98. I should get a weather update because I looked at that last night. Even though it said it was going to be cloud cover all day, feels like temperature was about 10 degrees more than the actual temperature. You could probably hear some creaking as I pedal. Something's up with my seat post. Try to get that fixed while the bike is under free year, well, it's under warranty, and then free year of maintenance at the shop where I bought it. Still not on the main greenway. It looks like I have the right of way here. Maybe I got the walking man. Thank you, sir. While waiting on the light, I'll take this opportunity to show you my new water bottles from Fat Tire here locally in Bentonville. Match my bike pretty well, and I've got the crossing signal. Obviously still not on the path. Oh, we go straight here too. This time we cross. We definitely didn't do this. Maybe on the way back we did. Yeah. Crossing 14th here. We definitely missed it first time. So, all right, this is a feeder trail that goes by corporate Walmart. We're just about to the greenway now. Feels like my saddle's just a 1.5 millimeters too high. But I'm dialing it in. So, tires, we got some specialized Pathfinder Pros on there, 42 millimeters wide. Got the back pumped to 55 and the front to 50. Could have been harder for this trail because it is, could have been pumped higher pressure because it is all paved. But anyway, these provide more cush. Hi guys. Okay. Yep. Corporate Walmart, Stance Club, Studio 83, all that. Looks like we're going to be turning left here. And then I won't repeat a lot of this footage because I got that on yesterday's ride with Nancy. There's the Sam's Clubhouse. Hi. I don't know why my front, maybe it's bent from putting it in the car. Front disc brake rotor kind of revving in a warped kind of way. All right, goodbye for now. This bench was such a welcome relief from the heat yesterday for Nancy and me. We enjoyed our time there, cooling off. This is by the Coca-Cola building, and it's, yep, like the sign says, steep down. Coming back up's a blast too. Hi, guy. Nancy handled it like a pro yesterday. Little reprieve right there, and second half of the hill is even steeper, going down right here. If I still have battery, I'll video going up it, although the GoPro seems to flatten everything out pretty good. I had a hard time getting stopped even with disc brakes the other day. There's a Three Crosses Church. There's a big baptism and fireworks service here today. Hello. I'm still on the trail that Nancy and I were on yesterday. Saw a sign that said Fayetteville, 15.6 miles. So I'm halfway to the turnaround point, and well, I'll probably head into Fayetteville a little bit. Maybe I can find the cyclocross track. But anyway, that's a quarter of the way through the ride. That'll help me to know how to pace myself. Been riding every day to prepare for Ragbri, since I'm so far behind on my base miles. This will be my, I don't know, third longest ride of the season. So I don't have very many long rides in. Just across the road where Nancy and I turned around last time. I don't know what was wrong with my math. It says there's 12.6 miles to go to Fayetteville, and I've only gone 11.8. So, I mean, thought I was a quarter of the way done back there. I thought that was a quick 15 miles. This makes more sense. Alrighty. Oh, this is the Oz Trail. Nancy and I were trying to figure that out yesterday. Have no idea. Maybe it has something to do with Razorback. There's a Z and an O in Razorback. I don't know. These are nice little stations along the way. Must have missed the one earlier on I intended on using. This one's by a Baptist church. Definitely the Bible Belt around here. A lot of Baptist churches. And it's a beautiful trail. This is just beyond that church, the beginning of the kind of the unexplored area of the trail. Still beside those electric lines. Residential area. Like another church to the right. Hi. Cows over there. Really feels like the wind's coming out of the southwest. Starting to head out into the country now a little bit. Becomes a cyclist. Hi. Looks like it might be scenic out here. Which, by the way, south and west. Southwest. No, I meant southeast. That's the way we're going. So we're into the, whoops. I think we're on the right trail here. since it continued on. But what is this? Now we're going west. Unmarked. So I would think this is kind of a feeder trail. Look at that, like a little roundabout here. Monroe Avenue. It's kind of residential back there, some industrial park activity, a pharmacy. But did you notice the cameras that were on that intersection? You might have to rewind. It's good. They're aiming down kind of at the pedestrians' point of view and cyclists on the trail. I would assume it's for protection. Hey guy. How you doing? Guess he's listening to earbuds. See ya. Oh yeah, look at this. Of course, as Sally Grella says, my mother-in-law, what goes down must come up. This is great. These disc brakes, I really have to clean them off. Beautiful. Alrighty. Here, looks like there might be a golf course nearby. Not sure. Going by the Cornerstone Baptist Church. Some sojourners up here. That was a group of seniors out. They didn't have hill gearing like I have on this bike, and yet tackling that hill. Nice job. Some highways. Looks like I'm going to stop on account of it's a blind intersection here. Welcome to Springdale, it says. Motorist did me a favor. Sometimes that can be dangerous. Back up a hill. As I said, what goes down must come up. Back under a canopy of trees. At least for the moment. I haven't seen a sign for a while to where I'm headed. So I didn't do the math well enough to know. Okay, we're on Razorback, mile 18, the signpost said, mile marker there. And according to my bike computer, my Wahoo Element Roam, we've gone 16.9. And it was hard to get a read on how far it was going to be. People were saying it was going to be 30 miles one way on the trail. And yet, Google Maps was showing 20 miles one way. If so, I only have 3 miles to go. And it matters probably where in Fayetteville, it's the word I was searching for, that I want to go and end up. some fellow cyclist this morning told me back at the cabin that there are 3 exits. I have no idea how big Fayetteville is. I know it's a cycling city. I think the first one, maybe to this date the only one in the USA, and the World Cup for cyclocross was held there this last January. I sound like a curmudgeon, but I was just thinking those seniors were riding on pedal bikes. They weren't electric. They were up there in their 80s, I think. So now they might have electric bikes at home, but I noticed a lot of young people out on electric bikes. Like I said, old curmudgeons. And then I have some friends that are seniors themselves that have electric bikes, but they pedal them pretty hard too. Oh, is this car waiting for me? Another favor. Thank you, guy. They're probably used to road bikes smoking down that hill. I didn't necessarily want to go that fast. It's a nice little path here. Yeah, boy, there are going to be some hills to climb on the way back. Bear that in mind. Fortunately, so far the cloud cover's holding out. Still going down. Still going down. Okay. Well, I'm going to enjoy it this time anyway. You bet. J.B. Hunt Elementary School on the left. I've been using all my gearing. So stock, this was a cyclocross bike, and I forget what it had on the rear, but now it has a 42 as the biggest gear for hill climbing, and as a 10 as the smallest gear. It's a SRAM. So that helps to make up for the fact that I don't have 2 chain rings on the front. So this is a 1x system, SRAM Force 1. Okay, the sign says more downhill ahead, and here it is. Made in the shade. We'll try not to think about the way back. Hi. On your left. Thank you. He said you're welcome. Another golf course. Okay. Yeah, we go this way. Split the difference. The sign says Fayetteville 5.7 miles. I can take that. If it was going to be 30 miles, I still had 12 miles to go. So 5.7, that's great. At least to the outskirts of Fayetteville. I'm not sure where they started measuring. Got some flowers back here. I know why I would call this the Oz Trail. It's like follow the yellow brick road across the poppy fields all the way to Emerald City, Fayetteville. Cyclists that look dead. So many of the cyclists look dead right now. It is hot, but I'm a little bit concerned that maybe they started off where I did on their way back and are dead. So, and it's only getting hotter. What is this, 12:41 right now? But I'm gonna stop at Fayetteville somewhere, rest up, cool off while I eat. Straw bales over there on the left. Here's a mile marker. 15 miles. From where? I do not know. It's past this bench. I decided to come back to it, cool off a little bit. I haven't really stopped yet, and it's 20 miles in. I guess I did have one goo and filled my water bottles once, but I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm going to stop here and rest. That's what I'm going to do. Oh yeah, this is a good place to rest. Could feel the breeze. It's shady right here. Here's my bike and the Oz Trail. I might be here for 5 or 10 minutes. Nope, I didn't wreck. Just getting on my way again after a nice rest. Hi.
Hi.
Those were the only people that passed me. I mean, I just got off the bench. That bridge was right on within view of the bench. Nobody passed me while I was sitting there. It's a little sunnier right now, but the sky's beautiful. White puffy clouds. It's a Family Dollar, Harps Plaza, come and go. It's like a pretty major road here. Archery and hunting indoors here. Not a whole lot of action. Probably not open. It's Sunday. Thank you. That was close, you know. I stopped, but not everybody would. That was nice of him to stop. Although he could have been one a little slower up there. If he lives around here and anticipate somebody could be there. It's kind of a blind intersection. 14-mile marker, Razorback Trail. You can tell I'm getting closer to town. There's a lot more of these underpasses. This is a boardwalk. That's nice. Shiloh Museum, open Monday through Saturday. Detour on the Greenway. Just past the Shiloh Museum of Ozark History. I've learned to follow these detour signs. Springdale. It looks pretty quaint. Antique mall. Why not? I'll take a little detour here. Famous hardware company. It's not a hardware company anymore. Maple Market. Cake shop. All of the above. Alrighty. Well, I'm a little off course now. The detour was one road up. Right way. Now I'm going this way. There was a sign. Back to the trail. I see it. Here it is. It's right. It says Fayetteville 2.6 miles. University of Arkansas 11.9. A railroad bridge. Reminds me of Geneva on the Lake. Oh, they got a little detour here, breaking up the road. It's not really a detour, is it? Interesting. Try out the gravel tires. Yeah, it's times like this I'm glad I have 42mm width. Doing pretty well. I can see why you'd want to deflate them a little bit if this was the main surface, so they don't slide and skitter. Yeah, Springdale, Arkansas definitely has a Geneva on the Lake kind of vibe to it. I see a sign ahead that says, well, I can't see it. I'm sure it says Fayetteville somewhere, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, at the very top. Nope. Botanical, downtown Fayetteville. 9.6 miles to downtown Fayetteville. Okay. I've already gone 23 and a half. Are we in Fayetteville? I think we're still in Springdale. Oh, here we got a trail here. What am I doing? Well, I hope there's like a place where I can eat and search out where this cyclocross place is. I've only gone 23 and a half, so it seems to me that the beginning of Fayetteville is yet to come up here. Not sure I want to go all the way downtown. And if the cyclocross course is on the south side of Fayetteville, I don't want to do that either. Hi. Fresh water refill here since there's a station. We should be pretty close to the town and some restaurants. Let's see how this battery lasts on the GoPro. Last time it didn't seem to last a long time. Just taking short bursts of video. Brought my spare battery along just in case. Tyson Parkway. From the looks of it, if that's Fayetteville coming up, it's a pretty hilly place. And well, doesn't look as bad now than it did. But anyway, it looked like a perfect place for a cyclocross track. Hopefully I get to see the hill, and right at the bottom there was some imprint in the bike trail that says welcome to Fayetteville. So that's good. Bicycle friendly community, it says. Hello. This trail speed limit 15. I'm going over it right now. I better slow down. Well, if I see somebody coming, I'll slow down. Now I'm going 20.1. I can see why they said that. Through no really effort of my own. It's downhill still. Hello. Nice and cool back here. Second switchback on this trail. Looks like there's another one coming up here. I mean, not super steep, 3.6%, but nonetheless, this far into the ride on a hot day. Oh, looks like we're going to go down again. Golf happening over here on the left, kind of like back home at Shawnee Mission Lake Park in Lenexa. There have been several crossings of mountain bike trails here. Oh, there's another one on the left. No, that was the Frisbee. Hi. Some kind of bike track over here. I don't know if you call that a pump track or not. Several like wooden ramps, little wooden hills. Other than that, it's fairly flat. Not a lot of dirt, just a single track. I'm not very well versed in mountain bike terminology. Pump tracks around Kansas City are all dirt. your left. Nothing else. They have Hunt Brothers Pizza, gas station pizza. I'm gonna find a spot under this umbrella here at the picnic table and see if I can find out if there's any restaurants nearby. Even a Sonic would be really good. I can see what they serve here as well. Hi. Okay, so Centennial Park, the cyclocross course here in Fayetteville, is 10 miles away from where I am right now. And I don't think I'm gonna do that because, I still need to get back and there's a lot of elevation to climb. Looks like I've already gone 26.4 miles. So, and then I don't know how long the course is. Seems like it might have been some miles around it as well. Anyway, I'm here at a harbor, like a boat dock area, and going to get some pizza or something. Oh, before I switch batteries, I wanted you to see this place where I'm getting pizza. It is really nice, low-key kind of a dive. Looks like it's part of a campground or a park. There's the lake. I called it a harbor, but it's not that. You know what it is. Place where they have boats, docks. I just can't think of what it is right now. Fellow cyclists over there. All right, friendly folks. I got a couple of Gatorades, a banana, a strap there for storing things. That is a yogurt with blueberries, parfait kind of thing. I got an energy bar, and my pizza is coming. All right, talk to you later. Okay, marina was the word I was looking for because it's just a lake. Fayetteville Lake, Lake Fayetteville. Just a little cruise around here. If I were to go around the lake, a local told me it's 5 miles. I don't really want to do that, just want to get back. So we've gone 26.5. Feels more than that. Here's the pizza joint where I was eating. Yep, that little place was kind of a lifesaver. So, headed back. Let's just call this return trip a calorie burning ride. Last thing I want is my legs to cramp up in the heat here. I know there's some elevation on the way back. Ate too much. I think I had 2 pieces of pizza, maybe 3, and then ate the toppings off the rest of them. It was a small Hunt Brothers pizza. Had a little, a small ice cream with a little drizzle of chocolate syrup on it. So now, on my way back. Should be with the wind, although it's so mild, it feels like I'm against it right now, as a matter of fact. These are those switchbacks. There's a mountain bike trail crossing. Slow zone ahead, trail safety. Mile 10, the mile marker says. Starting to climb back up some of those descents that we had. The sign on the sidewalk said, "Welcome to Springdale." So I passed up my little place, little trail. There we go. Okay, got the camera working again. Just took off from that bench. That didn't take long. I didn't have to take the battery or the card out. Held down the side power button for a long time. Did that twice. And finally started acting kind of normal. It started, the rear screen was on, and I'd push the top button once and it would start recording and beep once. And then I'd hit it again, it would beep 3 times and turn off. But the rear screen was still on, so the camera was still on. I powered it off again by holding the side button for a long time. Powered it back on. Now it's back to doing what it was doing. The quick video where I hit the button on top, beeps 3 times and comes on. Hit it again, it beeps 7 times and actually powers the camera off. And none of that time does the rear screen come on. So I think that'll be better for battery, but I'll have to research what the 2 different modes are and how to access them. So apparently maybe the camera timed off, or actually when I put the battery in it, new battery, it kind of reset in some way. I don't know. I'll figure it out though. I need to before Ragbri. Testing out this new camera, the GoPro Hero 10. All right. Fisher people out having a good time on a Sunday afternoon. Relaxed family fun. I remember this bridge. it looked like there were some cars on the trail. Not so. What goes down must go up. Hasn't been too bad though, to tell you the truth. Section went by quicker than I thought it would. I think we're back up to this kind of rural area. Rural / residential. Might be some highways that we're going under up here. Looks like the area that I found that group of seniors. Not there yet. We'd have to cross under a highway to get to that point. We'll see. I wonder how the windscreen is doing over my camera. We're heading into the wind right now. Sure enough, mile 19, this is the hill where I saw the seniors coming up. I complimented the guy in the rear because I recognized he didn't have hill gearing, still muscling his way up. I'm braking. On your left side. Thank you. I just think it's courteous to brake, let them know that you care about their well-being. It's a trailhead with a porta-john. It's always nice, good to scope those out. Goes down, let's come up. You know, these tires, pumped to 55 rear, 50 front, are good cush, but I can feel the drag, the rolling resistance. If I'm on pavement like this, or especially cement, they could be much higher. Rough blacktop, you need to be able to roll over those imperfections without producing too much vibration through the frame. Tires and wheels. All right, more hill to go, but that was the worst of that one. Interesting, the camera's doing this thing again where I tap it once on the top and it beeps once. I assume it's recording. I'll hit it again. It'll beep 3 times to turn off. But what it had been doing prior is to beep 3 times. Yeah, and I can see the back camera's on. Back screen. What it had been doing is beep once and then 3 times to turn on. Turn the whole camera on and record. One touch recording. Tap it again, beep once, beep 7 times in a row, and turn the whole camera off, power it off. So we'll keep going this way. 1 beep and 3 beeps. Let's see what happens. I can tell the cars are used to seeing, motorists are used to seeing cyclists. They're extra cautious at these intersections, which is good. We just came through Lowell, L-O-W-E-L-L. Didn't catch that the first time through. I caught it on the way back. That was mile marker 21. Seemed to me that mile marker 26 is like where I have to get off and take the detour. We'll see. Hi. Okay, stopped here again at this Baptist church to get a water refill. Temperature says 90, feels like 100. Seems to be the humidity was about 65. And the camera is back to normal again. I don't know what it's doing. I'll have to research it. Alrighty, looks like about 12 miles to go, roughly. And then I'll be back. It's now 4:11 p.m. My goal was to be back before 5, but I haven't been really racing the clock. Well, let's see what happens. Bike's been working great. Crackly seat post, a little warped front disc. One of the gears is making a little noise. Other than that, so this is, we're coming back to that intersection that was the turnaround point yesterday's ride with Nancy. That was a nice long ride to it. 22 miles, I think it ended up being. Sometimes at these intersections, it's best not to hit the button if you can get across. That way it makes it easier for the motorists. Bentonville, 5 miles. It's probably just the outskirts of Bentonville. So makes it easier for the motorists and also sometimes for us the cyclists, because it takes a lot less time than to wait on the lights to change. Those are unusually shaped electric lines, towers, almost like pieces of art. Going by that golf course again. Here comes some cyclists. Hi. Cloud cover helps. So yeah, I guess it made sense back at that intersection. If yesterday's ride was 22, and that was the halfway point, and we have about 11 miles to go. However, I'm actually riding back to the cabin, not the parking lot that we started from yesterday. So, I don't know, maybe a half mile longer each way, a mile longer for the ride, maybe. Glad the trail's not flooded today. We did get a lot of rain yesterday. Looks like it takes more than that to flood this place. So what we're shooting for is 52.8 miles total. Since my marina halfway to turnaround point was 26.4. Right now we're at 42.6. So just a little over 10 miles to go. Whoa. On your left. So many people wearing earbuds anymore. Just it's good to say it even if they can't hear you. I figure if they are surprised when you go by, they shouldn't be wearing earbuds. When I hear that tire fade, and I can feel it too around the corners, on a road bike, that means you're about to lose grip. I'm not sure if it means that on a gravel bike. These tires have a smooth strip running ridge on the top for pavement, and right where you need it on the corners to grab, it has all these little nubs, so it sounds and feels like you're going to lose grip with the road. At least when it comes to this type of surface. Mile marker 25. Just passing the Best Buy on the right. I'll get an SD card sometime for RAGBRAI, but not now. Okay, we're back here. Einstein Bagels was on the right. Here's Olive Garden on the right. Just gotta be careful, there's nobody coming around. Oh my God. All right. Okay. Here's the Baptist Church. I hear the rock and roll. The crosses. Going to have a baptism service. Baptism service and fireworks festival. Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. Out. I wish the sidewalk went all the way around. Pretty good cover band. Wayward Son. Yeah, they're actually playing over there. Pretty good. All right. Fireworks at the Crosses, Sunday, July 3rd, 5 p.m. What time is it? 4:25. All right, a bunch of people on the other side as well. Maybe this does go around here. Aha! Get a little closer to the band. Wonder what song they're going to play next. Hope this is on. Got the pyro crew setting up for the fireworks here. looks like from this angle. Look at that sky, it's epic. coming up on the real big hill. Okay. I keep thinking I can cross. After these two cars, then I can cross. Yay! You know, that pizza's not feeling too good right now. Second half of the hill. There's the Coke plant, or offices. Nice and cool back here. Okay, got to figure this out. Is it recording now? I don't see a red light on the... Yep, it's on the front. It's underneath of the foam. Good. I think I've gotten it right for the trip. And if I hit it... There's a bike sculpture. There's the Hansel and Gretel forest. Gone 47 point something. 5 or 6 more miles to go. Dark clouds ahead. But the wind is blowing away from us. Actually from the southeast. So that's northwest over there. Must be just kind of developing. That's what it did yesterday and really poured. So hopefully I make it back in time. Yeah, 47.1. Need to go to 52.8. Get this. Be on the safe side. Hey, I see our bench coming up. There it is. Sam's Clubhouse. Oh yeah, here goes the detour now. All right, that was mile 29. mile marker 29. Still haven't figured out where those are from and where they're going to. Okay, clear. Now we're on the detour. Oh, it's clear. All right. This is the part where it starts taking a sidewalk all the way back to Bentonville. Goes through that park. Back to 14th Street, waiting on the crossing signal. Very dark ahead. It does feel as though the wind has shifted a little bit. Maybe it's coming from the northeast. It seems like a little bit more of a headwind, a little stronger. Made it through. That was a long, long light. There's a lot of construction here in this part of Bentonville. Really building out. That's why this detour. There was a sign back there I read yesterday that talked about what it's going to be like. Won't have any of this crossing intersections because there'll be a lot of underpasses for the bike trail. Kind of like what we've been doing so far. They just need more of them in Bentonville because it's growing. Detour sign ahead. Go straight. Looks like it. Memorial Park, that's the name of the park. All right, coming down through Memorial Park. Nice and cool. I like that. Looks like 49.6 miles we've gone. .2 miles to go, maybe. Motorists are good around here. I had the right of way, but he let me through. Just past the natatorium swimming pool. I think it's a swimming pool if it's outside, right? Aquatic center. A few raindrops you might see on the lens. It's all right with me. If it gets too bad, I'll have to put my phone in a waterproof location. Here's the wheel and butterfly and flowers sculpture on the left. Gonna double back just a little bit on J Street here, to 2nd, and then Thank you. They really had the right of way. It was nice of them to let me go. Maybe most people around here cycle this trail from time to time. They seem very, very aware. They're driving like I would with cyclists around. Here's 2nd Street. I'm going to follow the road with the share rows here. Bentonville is about a half mile to the square. We're going to turn right before that at the lemonade stand. Okay, back in Bentonville, I think either my battery went dead or the SD card is filled or the camera overheated, which I don't think is the case because it gave me a series of beeps and seems to have turned off. So I only have less than a mile to go, maybe 9/10 according to my computer, my Roam. I'm back here at this sculpture of the steel paper airplane. There goes a Harley. Oh, it's gone already. Anyway, thanks for going along for the ride. Okay, just to beep 3 times. Does that mean it's on? I don't know. This is the last bit before I turn right to go back to the cabin. There were some really scenic parts through the trail that I missed because I thought the camera battery was dead. There's been some thunder. There's some sprinkles. Nothing major. This area looks pretty dry. Alright. Okay. Alright. Sidewalk and trail disappears. I won't be on here long. I think it's the second right. Yes. See the blue Subaru. I'm home. Home away from home. So this is called the Bike Cabin. It's good to be back. Total distance 53.4. Hi.
Just in time.
I know.
Hearing all this thunder. Oh.
I knew you'd be willing to pick me up, but I didn't want to do that.
I know. I knew you wouldn't.
I'm back.